We just sailed on the first celebrity Apex cruise out of the United States. And we're here to tell you about the good, the bad, and the one big issue celebrity has to fix, or they're gonna have a lot of issues with their passengers. Hey everyone, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Jared.
We are JJ Cruise. Thank you so much for joining us today for this amazing review of Celebrity Apex. Before we get into it though, hit that subscribe button.
And hit that like button. It looks like this. We really appreciate it. It's free to you, it means the world to us. And we're trying to hit 20,000 subscribers here by Christmas. So you can be a part of this. And once again, it's free to you.
Be a part of JJ Cruise history.
We are going to get into the good, the bad, and the one big problem. But to start it off, let's talk about the bad of Celebrity Apex. First off is the internet. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, since this was the first sailing out of the US, it did just make a transatlantic crossing. Now, what we have understood is this could have caused issues with the Wi-Fi for our first 4-night sailing.
The internet was rough.
It was rough.
And thankfully on this cruise, we weren't working our other jobs. We were really just, enjoying the sailing and trying to experience the Apex because it was 4 nights. It was very short. But for those 4 nights, the internet was really, really rough. And it was just difficult to even load simple pages like Google or Facebook or post on Instagram even.
Yeah, even post on Instagram. This is with the premium package. And as we know with Celebrity, a lot of their sailings, a lot of their cruises are all-inclusive now, where you have at least the basic internet. We paid extra to do premium, but we kind of started wondering here, is this going to be an issue in the future, just in general, with more and more people having internet complimentary?
On these 4 nights, the internet was really bad. They did have to reset the entire router at one point because they had so many complaints. Down at the actual internet iLounge, the line one morning was so long because people just could not get online, and they did tell us it wasn't working. So hopefully they're able to get their internet issues kind of sorted out on the ship. We've been on other brand new ships and have been really impressed with the internet. Yeah. Apex though, the internet just was not there. So just know that if you're going on Celebrity Apex, a lot of people like to disconnect anyways, but internet could be better. Another issue that we had is that they have removed the casino bar out of the casino. Instead of the casino bar, they have put in a new venue called Craft Social, which kind of is a sports bar, and it's a really, really great venue. They have great drinks. We liked that bar a lot. However, we talked about this with another ship and another cruise line that removed the bars from their casinos, and we did not like it, so we have to call it out here.
And the reason for this, and a perfect example, is we were at a table playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and we had ordered some drinks from the server coming around. 20 minutes later, after losing a few hands or two, we still had not received our drinks or had seen the server come back. Well, we were done at the table. We went ahead and went to try to find her. Found out that she was already helping another order and hadn't even put our order in yet. That was 20 minutes after we put in our order. She was going across the hall to get a coffee. Whether or not that was for someone in the casino or if it was someone at the coffee shop across the ship, I don't know. But we just felt like that was a little backwards and would have been helped if there was a casino bar.
We experienced this a few different times on the 4 nights, and it just does not feel good as people that do play in the casino to have that kind of service, because it does feel like they're really trying to make you stay in the casino. And of course they want you in the casino, but the service was really, really slow, and this could have been helped if they either had a casino bar or they would have just had more servers in the casino area.
Moving along into another of the bad, and this is another thing that everyone was complaining about. It was actually, something that probably was best for us. But the last night of the sailing, the casino closed out of nowhere at midnight.
And we found out at 11:30. The casino host came around. She was like, just so you know, there's 30 minutes left. Now, if you are a casino player on these ships, the casino normally is open until 3 a.m. At least. And to have it close at midnight was pretty surprising. Now, they did say that it was because we were sailing back into U.S. waters. But we've sailed back into U.S. waters many a time.
Many a times.
On different ships, and they've kept the casino open, till the wee hours of the morning. Maybe the casino lost too much money on this sailing. I don't know.
But no matter what, that was a common thread. As everyone was exiting the casino, everyone was ticked off.
They were very, very upset. And again, Jared said it was probably the best thing for us, but everyone else would have stayed there probably much later. And we're talking probably 40, 50 people that were grumbling as they were getting kicked out of the casino because it was closing so late. So not so good overall for the guest experience.
One last thing that we do not like about our Celebrity Apex cruise is the fact that the pools and hot tubs don't stay open that late. More than anything, that the hot tubs, there's not at least one hot tub that can't stay open for 24 hours. This is something we found on Royal Caribbean ships. And as you know, Celebrity Cruises is actually attached to Royal Caribbean and a part of that overall company. So we feel like this is something that they could do to help out their clientele and make it a better experience. That was our last of the bad. However, we do have one major problem that we're going to talk about at the end.
The worst.
We have not dealt with this in 2021, so stay tuned here. But let's talk about the good.
And there was a lot of good.
Oh my gosh.
Let's kick it off by talking about embarkation.
Yes.
Now, Celebrity is the one cruise line that is holding the record for the best embarkation for 2021.
Yes.
I have now spent 5 different weeks on Celebrity ships. Every single week, I pull up to the port, I walk right on the ship. I've never waited in a line, and I've never had more than maybe, 20 minutes between car to ship during the embarkation process. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's an incredible embarkation process, and they know it. They even have sometimes, I think it's for the first sailings, but maybe it's for other ones as well, a guitar player or someone in there just to set the mood, and it really does relax you. It makes your vacation start immediately. You don't have to wait to get on the ship. It's just a seamless process. We love it.
Moving on to the room, we absolutely love the infinite veranda room. That was the type of stateroom that we stayed in. Now, I will say this stateroom is controversial because if you don't know what it is, your balcony is actually now inside your room, and there is a retractable wall that comes down to turn your whole room basically into a balcony room. Some people don't like that.
Some people don't. We love it. That's why it's in our love list, the good of Celebrity Apex. But we do know that a lot of people out there don't like it because you don't have a balcony that's always available. For example, you put down that retractable wall, it could get the room nice and hot.
And humid.
Real quick. We actually love it because it adds more space to the room, and we aren't on our balcony a ton, but when we are, it's for 5 to 10 minutes at a time to take a view in. So we love this, and this is something that we love about Celebrity Apex. Moving on into the overall ship design, Jordan and I agreed, and we talked about it probably night 2. This is one of the smartest ship designs we've ever seen. In fact, if we could get an award for this, I think we would give it to Celebrity Edge and Celebrity Apex, which are sister ships. This design of ship is perfect.
It is perfect.
It's perfect.
And something that we love is that they have all these different spaces that are huge.
Yeah.
You have Eden, which is a restaurant, bar, cafe, and performance space at the back of the ship. It's absolutely massive, and it's very, very well thought out and well designed. And unlike Edge, Apex did have shows in this space that were amazing. We'll touch on those in the entertainment section. But that space we love. The club we love.
Yeah, the overall flow is just so easy. And this is what so many passengers on board were saying. You don't feel like you have to walk an entire ship to get to the venue you're looking for. And that is something you see with some of the larger ships, that it feels like you're walking a mile to get to your next spot, your next destination, and you have to do it to go from place to place. That is not the case for Celebrity Apex, and it's just a smart design choice. So bravo to Celebrity and whoever designed the ship. We really think that you are a superstar.
And I will say this, if you've been on Edge, Apex is the sister ship, and it is very, very similar to Edge. The big differences are a couple of added venues, the art, of course, but the overall layout and design of the ship is pretty similar. So if you are a Celebrity Edge fan, and you know that we are, you're going to love the Apex. Now let's chat about dining. Another thing that we absolutely loved. Now, just like the sister ship Edge, there is 4 different dining venues that replace your traditional main dining room. There was Normandy, Cosmopolitan, Tuscan, and Cyprus.
Yes, you got them all. And what we love about this is just with your general fare, as someone who could have an interior cabin, has no upgrades whatsoever, you have the beauty of what feels like specialty restaurants every night. You get to select these restaurants. Now, if you're brand new to Celebrity Apex or Celebrity Edge, this is so cool because most of the menu is the same. There's about 80% is the same, kind of like a main dining experience. However, there are 20% of the menu that is special to that venue alone. For example, Cyprus, more Mediterranean. So you might have these Mediterranean dishes that are added onto the rest of the menu for the night across the rest of the venues.
Now, because this was a 4-night sailing and there was 4 of these different restaurants, we did get to have the opportunity to try each of them once. And we do have to give an award to our absolute favorite.
Oh, so good.
Which on this ship, it was Tuscan. Tuscan was amazing. We tried all 3 of the main entrees.
Yes, all 3 of the specialty entrees only for Tuscan. And once again, this Tuscan is Italian fare, pasta, fresh pasta.
They make the pasta there in the kitchen and then bring it out to you on a golden platter.
And all 3 of the specialty entrees were delicious. Literally, my mouth is watering right now because I'm just remembering the tuna, the short rib, just so good. And all of them came with their own pastas along. It was amazing. Honestly, I wish we would have gone back there so many more times. But it was only a 4-night sailing, so we'll just have to go back.
But if you've already sailed on the Celebrity Apex, just let us know in the comments which of the 4 restaurants are your favorite, because we definitely want to hear what you thought about the food. We also just have to touch on the fast casual food on the ship. One of my personal favorites, the Mast Grill, which is a poolside fast casual place. And if you've watched our other videos, you know on Edge, I love the turkey burger. It did not disappoint on Apex. The turkey burger is absolutely my favorite fast casual food on the ship. But then you also had veggie burgers, regular burgers, hot dogs, fries, all the toppings you could want there at the Mast Grill. So great option, especially if you're poolside and you're hopping out of the pool, need a quick bite to eat. The Mast Grill is where you're going to find that.
Another venue is the buffet, right? Everyone loves a good buffet, and we will say Celebrity has some of the best buffet food and buffets in general for all cruise lines we've been on. And this is even up against Disney, who we know has a lot of good buffet food. With this buffet, you have so many selections from Italian to Indian to the regular American hamburgers, hot dogs. You also have steaks.
Don't forget about tacos.
Oh my goodness, the tacos. You have everything, and all of it is just so good. Like, it is just better than what a buffet is usually perceived as.
Oh, also, I almost forgot. The buffet stayed open until 2 a.m.
Yes, I was going to say this late night eat. The fact that, and it wasn't all the buffet, of course, but they had so many stations, and the thing that we noticed is the pasta station. You could have made-to-order pasta. Made-to-order, not just a dish that's been sitting out for hours. Made-to-order pasta with your toppings and what you want included with different sauces, all the way up until, I believe it was 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was amazing. We definitely we did try that late-night pasta station, and it was great. Also, mac and cheese. Hey-o.
Yes.
It was good.
And this is in addition to the regular small sandwiches and pizza that was open late as well. Something we just have to mention is with the new concept of all-inclusive, the fact that the drinks are included, at least at the basic level, you get to try some really great drinks. Now, there is the premium level is what we got. That's an additional charge here, but it gets up to, I think it was $15 per drink.
Yep.
The best part about any of these beverage packages is that specialty coffees at the coffee shop are included, which we all know a lot of times you have to do on top of your beverage package or pay a hefty penny to get anything more than a basic
or
coffee.
have like a separate coffee package,
Right.
which a lot of cruise lines have.
Right.
But not here. Those are included in your drink package, and the specialty coffees are great. We really enjoyed that. We appreciated waking up, going down to Cafe Bacio for an espresso or for a macchiato or whatever your morning drink of choice may be.
And their menu is extensive. It even includes alcoholic coffees as well. So, just saying.
Let's move on to more good, which is the activities and entertainment. We were actually overwhelmed on the Apex with how much there was to do and how much there was to see. There was not just one, but multiple shows in different venues every single night. This could have been because we were on a 4-night sailing and they were kind of squeezing everything into 4 nights, but everything from the main production shows to the headliners to the live music throughout the ship, just incredible. Celebrity does such a good job.
They do, and they have some incredible talent. They really do focus on variety, not just sing and review, and that's it. They have that and more. They have acrobats. They have some of these amazing muscle men that are literally lifting each other and doing these poses that I don't think I could ever replicate in my entire life, even if I trained for it. It's just an incredible experience, and it's for all ages. It's for everybody. One of the best things I love about the entertainment is that they do it in all spaces. It's not just the theater. You have it in Eden, which wasn't seen as much on Edge for our sailing, but then they also did it in the club. And it was so cool to have a 360 experience where you're around and surrounding the stage because they're in the middle of the club.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I also do just want to call out the main theater. The theater is unbelievable. There is the largest 4K LED screen that I have ever seen in my life in this theater, and it lights up and it moves and it changes. The theatrical experience in that space is honestly, it's giving me goosebumps just remembering it because it is just so cool. It is immersive, and it's amazing. You have to check out the 2 main production shows, Tree of Life as well as Crystallized. That was the name of the other one. They were absolutely amazing. We can't gush enough about the entertainment on the ship. Now, the activities on the ship were also plentiful. There was a lot of different pool activities that we've actually never seen before. And if you don't know, the largest pool on a cruise ship is on Celebrity Apex. The pool is absolutely massive. So it just opens it up for a lot of different types of activities up there. And then something that you really appreciate is Deal or No Deal.
I love Deal or No Deal. If you aren't familiar, most cruise lines have a bingo, right? That you can go, you pay for some bingo cards, and hopefully you win, maybe even a free cruise. Well, Deal or No Deal is similar to that. You purchase some cards, but you have a chance to actually play Deal or No Deal, which is just so fun.
It's fun.
We've never actually been selected to play it, but everyone in the audience plays along with it, just like bingo. So you could win some free play in the casino or a free cruise as well. So there's a lot of prizes. It's a blast, and it happens multiple times throughout the sailing.
We were honestly disappointed because we just did not have enough time on these 4 nights to try every single activity on board. But there was a lot of different types of trivia. Of course, you do always have lectures on Celebrity ships. Celebrity did a great job keeping things moving on this cruise. And I will say, in comparison to some other Celebrity cruises that we've taken, like on Equinox, Celebrity Apex and Edge just seems to go, go, go. And that is really what we love to do.
We love that.
Last piece of the good here.
Yes.
Disembarkation.
Disembarkation was a breeze, and honestly, we don't need to talk about it much because it was so easy. You were told a time, they called it over the intercom, and you left. There was no problems, there was no lines, there was no waiting, there was no issues. It was just a breeze. So thank you, Celebrity Apex, for making it such an easy disembarkation process.
I do want to make one point, and this is what Royal Caribbean and Celebrity are currently doing right now in terms of disembarkation. When you actually are getting assigned that time to get off the ship, you stay in your room or you go to a dining venue. And those are the only places on the ship you're actually allowed to be. This is very different because in the past, it's like, you know, it's 8 o'clock, you got to be out of the room, you got someone knocking on the door. But actually now, if your time is 9:15 to leave the ship, you stay in your room until 9:15 and nobody comes knocking at your door. We actually really like this because it does give the opportunity, if you don't have to get off right away, to sleep in a little bit longer.
That's true.
And we do hope this is a change that they've made in 2021 that they keep throughout, you know, the future. It is a pandemic, change here in 2021.
We have to talk about the big elephant in the room. What was our one big problem with Celebrity Apex? And let me say, you already noticed, the good way outweighs the bad here for Celebrity Apex. That is not by choice. That is literally because that is our honest take on this. This ship is incredible, but there is one bad problem.
And here's the thing. We had this problem immediately when we got on the ship. And when we got into the pool for the first time. So this happened to us on day one right away. We'd barely even enjoyed any part of the Apex when this happened. And it has to do with having drinks in the pool. Jared and I got a couple of drinks immediately when we got off of our live. You can watch that, click that above. We were live on the ship. We got a couple of drinks, then we hopped in the pool. And what happened next?
We had the pool manager come over, wave us down. We thought, oh, maybe he recognizes us or something. What's going on here? Says you have to get out of the pool if you're gonna have drinks. We were taken aback. I was like, oh, how dare you? Like what are you talking about? We're on vacation on a cruise ship. We've been doing this for literally 12 cruises this year, and not once this year have we been told we can't drink in the pool. Now, with this, we obviously talked a little bit further and asked, why is this? Is there something going on that we don't know about? And they said it was based on safety. When we went a little bit deeper, they said it was safety because any spilled drinks in the pool, they'd have to clean. Now, mind you, the first question everyone asks, were they non-plastic cups? They were plastic cups, completely safe for a pool and seen across all the other celebrity cruises we've been on this year.
Something else that we asked was, okay, well, why is Celebrity Apex different from the rest of the Celebrity ships? Because again, we've sailed on Celebrity for, this was my 5th and your 4th Celebrity cruise
Celebrity
of the year.
Edge, Celebrity Equinox.
And they said, oh, well, it's because this is the rule across the cruise line and all of the other ships adhere to this rule. Well, because we've been on so many other Celebrity ships this year and because we've had so many drinks in a lot of different pools across the fleet, we just knew that this was not true. So Jared actually ended up going and discussing this with guest services to just try and dig a little bit deeper.
And what I found out is that this is based off of the safety director on board. That was their decision, whoever it may be. And we just have to say this. This is something that I hope you can comment below. Do you think no drinks in the pool is an okay thing for a cruise ship? Or do you think that it is wrong and needs to be changed as a rule? But what we were told is that it is decided on the safety officer on board, and if we wanted to have drinks in the pool, we had to go purchase a celebrity tumbler from the gift shop, which, mind you, ranged from $20 to $30 each tumbler. We went ahead and did it because we were not going to not drink in the pool the whole cruise, but it had to have a lid. And so this is something that for now, you do need to bring a tumbler on Celebrity Apex with a lid so that way you can drink in the pool. Hopefully, Celebrity changes this because this is outlandish for Celebrity Apex.
I want to make a really important point here. This is not just alcoholic beverages. This is any type of beverage, including water, that you might be drinking in the pool. It does have to be in an enclosed tumbler. So it's so important that you bring that with you on your vacation. And this is true for the hot tubs as well. Absolutely no drinks, whether you're in the pool or hot tub. Again, this could be a change that could happen very quickly, especially if a lot of people make it known that this is not something that they're very happy about. We definitely did let them know that this was a rule that we felt was inconsistent because it is allowed on all other Celebrity cruise ships that we've sailed on in 2021. And that we just don't think that people are going to respond very kindly to this once they get on board and realize they now have to go spend extra money to buy a tumbler in order to enjoy a beverage in the pool. So,
which they did not respond kindly. We were the first of every single person that tried it. Because as you can imagine, this is a common thread for a cruise ship. So a lot of people brought their drinks in the pool and were told immediately or after like a few minutes before the pool manager came back and told them, nope, you got to take it to the side of the pool. You got to take it outside the pool. So reminder, place your comments below. Is this an okay rule? We know that this has happened on other cruise ships in the past. We've not had a single cruise ship this year have that issue. So let us know. Do you think it's a fair rule? We want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. I know that was a lot of information. Overall, we absolutely did love the Celebrity Apex. It was a beautiful ship. We had a wonderful 4 nights on her.
Yes.
And we would we sail again?
Oh my gosh, yes. We love Celebrity Apex. We'll bring our tumblers, but we will sell Celebrity Apex again.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you could hit that subscribe button.
Hit that like button.
And don't forget to ring the notification bell because we're coming out with lots of cruise videos. We have so much content from a lot of the cruises that we've taken this summer and this fall, so you don't want to miss those. But until next time,
see ya.